This is a Headgum podcast.
No rap!
We can discuss, give me your truth, it never fails.
What's going on, y'all? This is a brand new episode of Keepin It Rel with
Young Wayne.
And today we're going to keep it all the way real.
What is going on, real man? What you talking
Brother,
about? Man?
it is, first of all, I'm happy to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, man. Been busy.
Been shooting this movie while I'm playing Santa Claus, which is crazy.
Santa Claus.
I'm Black Santa Claus. I'm not a Santa Claus at the mall. I'm a magical character because for some reason, white people think black people can't be magical people. We can't be a mermaid. We can't be...
They are pissed about that mermaid.
Oh, golly.
It's everywhere.
It's one of the best trailers I've ever seen. I'm like, why are they so angry about it?
Because she's not...
She's black!
Right. She's not white.
What? The fish lady is a black person? Well, a mermaid ain't a person for real at all. It's a fish.
It's a fish.
It's like getting mad at cat. Catfish ain't no cat. It's just, a black cat.
Bad.
It's just weird. So I'm excited about being Santa. And I've been seeing like, and this is before we get into what we get into, but like, you know, shout out to Chloe Bailey
Yeah.
and Holly.
Chloe
and I love
Holly.
both of them. Holly's playing Little Mermaid. And then shout out to, I know, you know, the Percy Jackson show and starred a young lady who played my daughter on Rel.
Yeah. Hey,
And she caught backlash.
What?
Because I guess in the book, Lil Leah, let me say this. I'm on record saying this. All this shit y'all talk, come see me. Which is why I'm excited to be Santa Claus. So, because if I do get that, I'm roasting the shit out of all these racist people.
Black Santa?
I'm going to be yeah. It's like, and it's going to be, I can't wait for the movie to come out because, I mean, it's Disney, which is dope.
Okay.
But it's also, it's just really magical. And I think kids are going to love that. And I think, you know, when we talk about diversity in Hollywood, it's not just, you know, on the screen, it's behind the scenes. And it's about time they start giving opportunities to people that are qualified.
Right.
Now, this particular episode really stems from, and I called you about this.
Yeah. It's
Now, look, before I get into what Tyler Perry said, let me put my disclaimer.
Okay. Yeah.
Tyler, I don't have nothing against you. Brother, I am proud of you. I think what you've done is amazing. You pulled it off from the mud, and you are a mogul and somebody to look up to. But I'm going to say this, though.
Wait.
Every once in a while, you say some stuff, and I be like, fam, seriously?
This is the second time you've done this, right?
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
Look, I remember seeing, this is all true. When I saw him at the Oscars, and I had to interview him in the pre-show.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just keeping it real. Maybe I should keep it this real.
No, please keep it real. That's what we're here for.
And I remember telling them, like, hey, man, I don't know if I should do this interview. Y'all should give it to Ariana and let her do it. And she can, that's cool. And Tyler, we both sitting there. It's uncomfortable. You can feel the tension. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, we gonna talk.
Wow.
I'm like, what did I mean? First of all, we never talked.
We gotta make that happen, man.
We gonna talk.
We gotta make this
Like,
happen.
bro, we don't have to, fam. And then I realized too, I have this. I give off I'm a short dude with glasses, but I weirdly intimidate people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really weird. Like it's a weird thing. Like, and April can tell you, like, I'm actually surprised at how many people I intimidate. You would think I was 6'6", 249 pounds, and all muscle.
Yeah.
You would be scared of me because I'm very powerful in the way of knowing who I am and what I mean and what I say.
Right.
So anyway, Tyler recently, and we can read it. Can we pull it up? Because I want to make sure it's said exactly what it is, and I'm not interpreting it my way because, especially like I had commented on the Jasmine brand when I saw this.
Okay. Let's see what it says.
This is what he said. Now I don't know. Should I say it in his voice?
We gotta hear it in his voice. Got to. Tyler Perry voice.
Oh, Lord.
What I don't want to have is black people in seats that weren't ready for it. And then have people that are not black that will move out of seats Perry said, according to the outlet. If we didn't get qualifications, the teacher or the education to get there, then how are we even given the seats quickly? It's my hope that in all of this change and this push for to be more inclusion, we're also providing time and training to make sure we can do a great job.
Okay.
Here we go with that.
Okay.
Because the only reason we have to do these inclusive things and these diversity programs, because they've always hired white people who wasn't qualified. The hookup started with white people. I've done so many things where a white person wasn't really qualified. Donald Trump, I don't even know. If you think about Donald Trump, let's go with Donald Trump, for instance.
Damn.
You ever watched the movie with Adam Sandler, Billy Madison?
I've seen that movie.
I bet you Donald Trump's daddy paid him through school. Like he couldn't. I don't think that brother studied. I don't think he did any homework. I'm telling you, it's so many generations of unqualified people in so many positions. It's been like that.
Yeah.
And so like to make this comment, and I get what he's saying, right? He's saying, okay, I don't think they should just give jobs. First of all, they're not going to do that.
Right.
That's like, you mean to tell me, Tyler Perry, that if Nino Brown was real, and they're like, well, that brother know how to run a business. You know what I'm saying? Let's let Nino run Microsoft.
Right. That ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
They're still gonna ask us to be even like overqualified just for even some of these inclusive diversity positions, which they've been doing.
Yeah.
So for him to say that, and you won't even talk about the elephant in the room of like traditionally it's been happening. It's like, I think about this, right? A lot of us are first generation a lot of things. First generation millionaires, first generation actors, producers. We still like first generation of a lot of things.
Yeah.
And honestly, you don't even learn how to do most of the stuff unless you experience. I didn't go to school for none of the stuff I've done.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I had to learn on the job.
That's what I was saying. That's
And
what this
for
is.
him to, out of anybody to say this, maybe anybody else could have said this.
Yeah.
This brother started from writing church plays.
Yeah. His
Not movie scripts.
Yeah.
Not television scripts. Church anniversary plays.
I wonder if Tyler's ever really sat in a writing room.
Dude, it's a reason why he likes to write everything. It's a reason why for that. Because the education of being a writer, you have to learn to work with other writers.
Yeah, and not be like the head writer in a
Not be
room.
the head writer.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder if he's ever had to do that.
He don't trust nobody. And that comes from being uneducated about how to put a writer's room together.
Damn. So he don't have any writer's room at all.
But I'm saying to say that though, fam, and like you came in the game with no experience.
Yeah, that is tough. And like
You literally, we've seen you freestyle everything.
he freaked out his whole life.
The whole everything. And it's nothing against that. It's like, brother, honestly, being black, that's what we had to do with a lot of stuff because a lot of these educational opportunities wasn't available. And he's right. We should be providing time and training to make sure people do a great job. But I'm going to tell you this. I've been on sets where like an AD might have been terrible. And they don't fire that white person. They just hire another AD. Now, if that was a black AD, I don't know.
Yeah, get on the boot.
There's only like 5 black ADs out here.
Damn.
Exactly. Who, honestly, man, it just really made me so mad because I'm like, dude, you in such a position to, I swear to you, I have nothing against this brother. But I think I'm annoyed with not just him, but a bunch of cats who, once they are accepted, because this brother, he'll give these speeches, he'll do all, I've seen it. I've sat in the audience and heard the same speech at the same award show in the same season. Verbatim. Okay? Brother say all that? Cool. Shoobity dobos, brother. I get what you're doing. But then you let them give you a bullshit award at the Oscars and they won't honor none of your work.
Right. Yeah,
They're not going to make up an award to make me feel good.
That is
I'm just
crazy.
being honest, man. Like, if you're not going to honor my work, I'd rather not even deal with y'all then. I'm a billionaire. I got my own studios. I got my own audience. Who cares? But the problem is when you still trying to fit into, and then look, I know I'm gonna catch a little bit for this because people are like, well, you do all the Hollywood stuff, you in the movies, you doing the free. Yeah, but I'm doing it. I'm being myself. I am who I am.
Right.
And once again, I'm proud of this brother, but like to not say anything about all the people who before they start even doing these diversity things that got jobs that should have went to qualified black people. Qualified. Ava DuVernay had to create what she created just so they start hiring people. They used to act like these positions of like from grips to lighted, it wasn't no black or brown people that existed that did it. Think about that.
I wonder what made him say this though.
Man, I don't know. I almost want to read it again. Let me go back. What I don't want to have is black people in the seats that they weren't ready for. And then have people that are not black that were moved out of those seats.
That's crazy. That's
Ooh,
crazy right there.
shit.
Right there. That's what I'm saying.
Rosa
Like,
Parks, nigga?
wait.
The fuck is you? Ooh, the word seats.
Yes. Seats.
You really gonna say that?
Yeah, he wild.
Seats, fam? Do you know how many black people that were removed off seats? We'll just start before we talk about the bigger version of it. Just the bus. Rosa Parks been at work all day. Tired. Sitting in the seat. And they made her get out. They wanted her to get out the seat. She refused to remove herself from that seat. And that caused a whole uproar. To use wording like that? Right. Seriously? Seats, fam? And the significance of what that means? Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's why I kept reading it over. No, I kept looking like, man, this is crazy.
I get chills of anger reading that. Because I sat at Miss Tina's thing, I said at the BET Awards, and whatever, I forgot where else, and he gave this speech about, he bought the studio, and the studio was owned by like, I don't know if it was a Confederate. And to do all this deepness, to you open the studio, you name it after these legendary black folk,
right?
And then go back to it. What I don't want to have is black people in seats that we weren't ready for. And then have people that are not black that were moved out of seats. Fuck them.
Yeah, that's tough.
Cool, it's time for y'all to get out those seats. Right. Those seats have not included us in forever, which is why we haven't been able to make a lot of these decisions about what gets greenlit and all. We've asked to sit in these seats. And then honestly, bro, once again, because we didn't get the opportunities, a lot of us are the first people to do things, including that brother.
Yeah, literally. I don't know what he's talking about.
Could you imagine them telling that man, you can't put none of your movies out in movie theaters because you ain't never did it before? You only did plays. We can't have your movies in movie theaters. Think about that. Because you wasn't qualified. Because you did a few plays at the Airy Crown and all these other places.
Man.
Fam, you never made a movie. Can you imagine them telling him that he can't do that?
Ooh, boy. That's why I said,
I'm sorry.
Where did he get this from?
Look, at this point, I already know. I've had people talk to me like, look, Rel, look, you and Tyler should talk. I don't want to talk to this nigga.
What? Well, we could. This is actually
not
a
right
conversation.
now. Look, I'll say this. Not right now. I just don't feel like it. I can't, but what are we going to talk about?
I think the issue with this also is the fact that he says we need to make sure that these people are getting like training, but he's saying it about black people instead of everybody getting the training because everybody should have the training. That way everybody is qualified to actually do the job. That I think is like...
But also it says according to the outlet. So maybe we need to have him...
according to the outlet. That's what that man said.
That's fucked up.
His dialect is very clear.
We didn't get the qualifications. Like you say, he learned. He did all this. People need to learn on the job. That's how we learn. That's how we get better. That's how we grow.
Go. It's people that's qualified for things with the degrees that still may not be good.
They can't get in the door either. Oh,
no, but may not be good at it.
That's true.
That's just a part of the hiring process.
True.
Smoking cannabis doesn't have to hurt. If you're tired of harsh smoke, coughing attacks, or chugging water after every rip, it's time to upgrade to an icy freeze pipe. Yes, a freeze pipe. It makes a unique line of freezable glass pieces that remove chest and throat burn by cooling smoke over 300 degrees. Hey, Casey, do you smoke, man?
I don't smoke.
What? Why?
I just cough like crazy every time I smoke. I'm an edible guy, but freeze pipe sounds pretty good.
I think you're right. And guess what? Let me tell you a little bit more about it, Casey. The secret is freezable glycerin chambers that come on every piece. Pop one of these chambers in the freezer for 1 hour, and as smoke passes through, it's instantly chilled by 300 degrees. Hey, the result is a bigger, smoother hit with zero chest or throat burn. You cough less and enjoy an easier way to smoke cannabis with these unique and well-crafted glass pieces. Freeze Pipe has a 4.4-star rating on over 1,100 reviews. So again, make sure y'all shop pipes, bubblers, bongs, dab rigs, and more at thefreezepipe.com and use code REL, R-E-L, for 10% off. That's thefreezepipe.com and code REL for 10% off your entire order. That's right, The Freeze Pipe. Let's go.
It's going to sound crazy. You think about Viola Davis is one of my favorite actresses of all time.
Okay.
She's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw Woman King. Amazing.
Yep.
But the choice she made for Michelle Obama was a choice. My point of saying that is,
April.
Are you going to be, we're not always going to be great at everything.
Right.
If I go on stage, which I've been on stage, and I bomb, do I stop? Like fam, it happens. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
Even if you train, that don't mean you're going to be great at it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how many boxers train and still get knocked the fuck out? I mean, I train more than Tyson, but he got them hands, man.
Yeah. You can put a lot of work in. I mean,
I just think this statement, if you're not talking about everybody, because he specifically said black people.
Yeah.
He didn't say people.
It says black people. And then it says people that are moving people that are not black from the seats. That's crazy. That's tough. I don't even, I'm dizzy. That's why I can't even talk, because I'm reading this over and over because it don't even make sense. Like, why would you say that? And I've seen him give people opportunities who weren't like maybe the trained actresses.
Dude, the first group of people he used in his movies were not trained. They were deacons, choir members, and a few sexy niggas who probably never read a script before.
Oh my God.
I'm just being honest.
Cornrows. It did start with cornrows.
Yes.
And so, because guess what? He didn't know. Like, it's so funny. When he talks about, and if you read more about this movie that's coming out called The Jasmine Blues,
Okay.
a lot of actors turned it down.
Why?
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they turned it down. So he had to use, that's why he say this, I love helping to discover new talent and then introducing them to the world. Well, you brought up, brother, that nobody else wanted to do it. You had no choice. Just think about all that. That's why that's a weird statement to me.
Yeah, that contradicts itself.
It contradicts itself, right?
That's why I'm blown away. Because I know people he's helped and put on, and they're actresses now.
Dude, he's done some things that's been amazing. You think about like the moment Cicely Tyson had when she spoke to the family at the that's one of my favorite movie scenes. Mm-hmm. I may not like a lot of his stuff, but that was powerful to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even have Maya Angelou and it's the brother.
Super cultural.
It's so weird because I'm trying to figure out, because he comes off, everything is cultural, but then it's this weird, I want to fit in thing too.
Yeah, that looks like I want to fit in.
That's weird to me.
This must have been live at the Oscars.
No, that was at the Toronto Film Festival.
Damn.
Yeah. I wonder if this is maybe like him saying it because he has like a Tyler Perry Academy that he's like putting together to like make it, because I know he does train people at his studio. So like, you know, sometimes people will say something kind of like as as a throw to be like, oh yeah, well now it's this thing that I'm doing over here at Tyler Perry Academy, and
Cool,
I'm here to
but
train
when
the
you
black
say,
people.
come get trained.
What I don't want is to have black people in seats that we weren't ready for.
And then have
people that are not black.
That's tough.
Or moved out of
That's
seats.
that part. That not black shit, that's got to go.
You don't think you
Delete
bumped,
that.
You bumped, think about it. Him opening his studio in Atlanta, you bumped a bunch of white people. Like, they not even shooting a bunch of movies here no more because of the tax credit in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And they're using your studios. So do you care about bumping those wealthy white studios, white ran studios, starter studios? Do you feel bad about that?
How do
I
they
hope you don't, because you shouldn't.
All right.
But don't say no shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't it.
And guess what? So what? So what? I always tell people, this one I know I'm going to make it. When I do my generational wealth thing, I pulled it off. Is when we can make us like a like a Paris Hilton, like somebody in our family just do crazy shit and it don't mess the business up. You know what I mean? Like it won't affect anything.
We don't have
we
anybody
can
like
have
that.
a George W. Bush. You just don't know shit. Be president, but you can't mess the money up.
We don't have nobody like that.
That's generational wealth, fam.
Who was closest to that?
Black people?
Yeah. I thought Jade Smith was on the way.
He got money.
Well, the Smith
Lori Harvey to some degree, but not like.
Yeah.
But she's not like.
She ain't wild.
She's not problematic in that sense.
But see, here we go.
mean,
We
Jay-
got to go so much further back to even have that. So it's like Steve Harvey's, the way he's built him and Marjorie, they're building up their generational wealth. It's still happening. It's going to have to be like the grandkids,
Right.
Yeah.
to know that the generational wealth thing worked.
It worked, right?
Yeah. True.
And right now, we still all new. It's all new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nobody back then.
We got to see what Beyonce and Jay-Z kids do, and then they kids.
Oof.
Yeah.
It has to go like that because it's still first generation everything.
Yeah.
You know, Tyler, same way with Tyler Perry Studios. Like, how far does that go?
Right.
Because Walt Disney, long gone, but that Disney is became even more powerful. He just wanted to do cartoons and dancing mice and elephants and shit.
Elephants and shit.
Oh damn, it's Disney. But Disney has become they own sports.
Yeah.
They own Marvel. They own everything.
Yeah. They on ESPN.
I be forgetting stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, this a Disney movie I'm doing? Like, I don't even be knowing sometimes. Because they own everything.
Yeah.
That is different.
And so that's my
super
point. Look,
strategic.
and I'm not one of those people just like, I'm going to criticize. No, it ain't that. I do my best to create opportunities for as many people as I can. I have done it. And it is a good group of people that figure that out. Like the way Issa hires, if she had that mindset,
Man.
the sets I've been on for Insecure wouldn't even look like that.
Mm-hmm.
Full of black women. Like the last boat party she did, she does these dope boat things, yacht parties, excuse me. It's a yacht party. It was a real yacht. The first party we went to was a boat party. Issa has abundantly graduated to a yacht. That yacht was 3 floors. It was nice. And it was, what was weirder and dope about not weird, but dope about it, you had Black Lady Sketch Show, Rap Shit, Insecure. All these black women and black people that she has created jobs for. Actors, writers, producers, directors.
It's crazy.
And maybe everybody wasn't qualified.
All right. Whatever that means, right?
Which is why I love her statement of I like to network people next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just want somebody hungry.
Yeah.
What I don't want is to have black people in seats that we weren't ready for.
Tyler Perry Academy, huh?
Fam, you wasn't ready.
No.
You just did it.
He just
and
did
that's
it.
dope.
And yeah, we applaud that. And it was successful.
It
And
was
now you can put
successful.
other people on that this shouldn't come out your mouth. That's trash. According to the outlet, man, Tyler didn't say this. No way. No way.
It's been sitting there. He ain't disputed it. You know.
But
And I
Yeah.
commented on the Jasmine Brand about it, and then Roland Martin.
What's up with Roland Martin? What he had to say, man?
He's like, well, you didn't read it correctly. You don't understand.
Oh.
And I had people who was like, well, have you ever hired somebody? Like, yeah, I have my own show. I handpicked mostly everything. From writers to actors to everything.
Somebody asked you, had you
I'm
ever
about to
hired
say,
anybody?
who asked you that? On
Yeah.
Twitter?
No, like a random comment person.
Oh, wow.
And
A
I'm just
comic?
Like,
A
no,
comment.
Like,
Oh.
and I'm just like, yeah, it's very interesting that because I don't go around bragging about what all I do in my career.
Mhm.
I let you see what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm very hands-on with everything. I've given out opportunities to people. I think about my boy Tony Rush, which is Judah's godfather.
Mhm.
He's never made like when we did Friends of the People, we couldn't afford to get the Real Beat It song. And I came up with a sketch called Beat It Gang versus Real Gang. I always thought when I used to watch a video, because they had dancing gang, I was like, it's a real gang.
That is actually hilarious. If you can find it on YouTube, we can play that during the video. That video is classic every time.
Beat It Gang versus Real Gang.
It is hilarious, man. Every time I see it, it's like, wow, this dude on YouTube. Go on YouTube and find it.
I'm sorry. Did that say gangbang? Was that a porn video? that
Wait,
popped
I
up
hope
at the
not,
time?
April.
On the all results.
Beat It Gang versus Real Gang, Friends of the People.
I know I saw the word anal pop up on the screen.
Yo, come on,
Oh, there you
man.
go. It was on my.
Yeah, well, I think it was on his Twitter.
It was just on my thing. Yeah, it was on my Twitter. Go back.
Right there.
Yeah, play that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. Turn that up.
This is the first sketch I ever wrote.
Maximize. Can you?
And I did the choreography.
That's hilarious. It's a body roll, bruh.
Is that Kevin in the back?
And so we couldn't afford the song.
Mhm.
So I had Tony. I said, man, could you make up our own version of Beat It?
Mhm.
And he came up bad to the bone. You don't want it. Never did that before.
That's crazy.
And that's what that turned out to be.
Man, he wasn't qualified, right?
Wasn't qualified. He wasn't a seasoned music supervisor on a show.
Oh, man. Man,
but took an opportunity. And and that's what this is about, fam.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that's why, like, when I see stuff like that, but actually, I'm not surprised. Once again, I caught a lot of whatever when the show Sisters came out, and he basically he wrote everything. He doesn't deal with writers. And I'm like, but how do you write for black women and you ain't a black woman? And then he went on, well, I have consultants, but you don't hire, but who the writers? Because you just bragged about writing all these episodes. He bragged. It was a flex online.
I remember that.
And I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
I think I love black women. Think I know a little bit. I ain't gonna be like, well, guess what? I can't wait to write Wait to Exhale 2. Just me. Wait to Exhale 2 starred all these black women, written by Lil Rel Howery only.
And his consultants.
And I wrote this. I know how black women think as a black man. As a male, I'm telling these women how they exhale.
How they exhale.
And so, I thought that was crazy. And so I said something about it on a panel.
Mhm.
It became a thing.
It was all over, man.
People were uncomfortable.
Yeah, man. They ain't like that.
You go to parties, and Tyler be there, and I be there, like, oh, that Rel's here and Tyler's here. How they gonna talk about it? Like, no. I'm gonna have my Tito's and ginger ale, mind my damn business. And it wasn't a diss. I just thought that was a crazy flex. And every time it's been like a little flex thing. Shooty doubles.
Yeah, you really, like you say, you ain't really said nothing wrong.
Fam,
Yeah.
Opportunity. Look, Wayne, think about all the things you've done, from hosting to stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's an opportunity. It wasn't no training for it.
Nah, literally none. There was nothing I could do to train. I'd have to really get on the job and get out there and do it. Without the opportunity to do it, I wouldn't be doing it.
Kanye West designs clothes. Did Kanye go to school for it?
He would say yes. Art Institute, I think.
Nigga, no. You know that. It's an interview he did where he just, but he has vision.
Yes.
He has vision, he has ambition. Like so many of us black people, once again, we wasn't afforded the opportunities of the training. Now look, I say this. I think it would be nice if this has been a conversation for the last few years. I mean, I hate to say this, Ryan Reynolds has set up programs to help train young people of color of all the different things you could do in Hollywood.
Wow.
And without saying that, I mean, if a white dude was pissed off about this, I kind of get it, right? Because you want to defend your shit.
The Group Effort Initiative.
This brother called me during the pandemic, checking on me, and was like, what else can I do? And we just talked. And then shibbity doubles.
That's crazy.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, things like this. You go and then like some people have a vision right at home, and you go to the programs at school to enhance that and for the network. And
but I want to make sure. I'm not like the white man did this, the brother. You know, I'm just saying like we don't need that from us. And to say words like seats and stuff, that was tough.
Yeah.
And I think nobody understood why I was offended by that.
Right. Well, you got to break it down here because, seats. And he said seats twice. He said not black people. That's tough, according to the outlet. So.
Tyler Perry Academy is on the way, y'all.
What
April.
are they going to teach them?
Well, can you look that up? Where's the Tyler Perry Academy? Because April.
Hey, look it up.
Yeah, let's find out about this. Because April swears by this thing.
It's a conspiracy.
So he
He's
did this to promote his academy. Yeah, that shit ain't pop up, April. Sorry. It ain't pop up at all. They say Academy featuring Medea. That ain't shit. Ain't on here.
You know, sir, I hate to say this. Go back to the awards. Can you blow that up? Look, I'm not trying.
What did that say?
They be just making up shit.
The who? Okay, the Humanitarian Award.
Award for human.
Award for humans.
Don't make a black woman take off. What?
The Black Movie Award for Outstanding Achievement.
But what did that mean? Was it the best movie? I feel like they'd be making up awards to give them.
Decent ass movie that came from a play idea. 2012.
Chairman's Award.
Them plays was fire though.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Oh, they were cool. And my family, like,
they love that shit, man.
Dude, once again, he's an American dream.
Mm-hmm.
When we think about it, right? When we think about what the American dream is, Tyler Perry pulled it off.
Yeah. So don't down, motherfuckers.
He pulled it off. He gave us a lot of cultural things, and then this other weird thing's been happening to me, like where he's trying to fit into something, like, and you don't have to. You're literally Walt Disney. Like, why do you care?
Ooh, is Tyler Perry World on the way too?
All right now.
Probably so.
Tyler Perry Land.
I heard that he might be outside of the airport, build his own amusement. Why not?
Instead of a mouse, what would Tyler?
in.
If it's not a mouse, he wouldn't have Mickey Mouse. What
Those
would
would
he
be some
have?
crazy rides, though.
Oh my God!
It would be some crazy, because there was a lot of dudes beating women in these movies. I don't know what rides it gonna be. The wife beater. What the hell? You just moved side to
The wife beater ride.
The helmets, cornrows.
The cornrows.
God damn.
The wig games.
Man,
They had the wigs all set up on the little thing. You can shoot them with a water gun.
They're giving him all these ideas now. You know he gonna write this up. Yeah, I wrote all this. No, you got it from my
Oh, you
podcast.
take it, brother.
Oh man!
For color girls only, House of Horrors.
Wait, what?
I was dancing off how they named Rogers off the movies.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
Come on, Tyler Perry.
Mr.
Mr. Brown.
Oh yeah, Mr. Brown would have to be a character at the amusement park.
It'll be a ride. It's just in a casket when you remember when Jennifer Lewis fell into this your granddaddy?
Instead of getting splashed with water, you get splashed with like baby powder. So you talking about ashy like brown?
That's hilarious.
Brother, we applaud you though, man. You still like you created a blueprint. That's next level.
And
But man, what you think about what you say sometimes?
Yeah.
The wording, seats, man. Ooh.
Moving not black people out, that's glossed me.
Because you know what also, too, they gave permission for white people to be like, well, we've been saying it. Now, why we got to do diversity if they ain't qualified?
See?
He the richest black person.
Right.
They all listen to Tyler Perry.
Mm-hmm.
He the black people president.
There.
Maybe we don't need these diversity programs. He said not to give him the seats.
See? Seats. He said it twice. Black people in seats, and then have people that are not black that were moved out of seats.
Which most of those times, you know what's funny about that statement even more of who are we moving out of those seats? Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these cats been having their jobs way too long. So it's not even about black people. They just need to replace a lot of these people anyway. I mean, it goes with politics, right? I think our presidents are too old. Like
Our presidents?
Yes. Like to be, these dudes are old. I want to, like, Barack might have gave us the youngest energy that we've ever had as a president. And he became old.
Yeah.
We watched it like, damn, they made this man an old man. So when you come in already old, with all the stuff you got to do as a president, I mean, Biden had COVID, 15 times?
Come on.
He
Man.
did. He did caught it every 3 days. And I know he got all the shots. He walking his dog. Well, I'm okay. Like, are you? I feel like everybody stand next to it to make sure you don't fall. I ain't never seen a president have 2 people stand next to them so much.
gotta hold him up, man.
They be trying to hold him up. Just in case he faint, just push him back up. He'll still keep talking.
Don't let him see it.
That's why when he read exactly what was in the teleprompter,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn.
Hey, man.
Dude.
Hey. But yeah, that's it.
real.
Man. That's it right there. Tyler's we gotta make sure you get him, man. We gotta get Tyler. Rel and Tyler,
He
man.
ain't gonna come do this.
Why not? Got a seat for him. He loves
Let me tell you
seats.
something. If me and Tyler talk, it's gonna be because of probably Miss Tina.
Okay.
But she's gonna be like, that's mama. And she be like, hey, y'all gotta, because, I don't know. Look, maybe, I don't know what people watch. If people watch this, be like, Tyler, this was real. Because a lot of times I say stuff and they get real quiet and then everybody start acting funny, acting to me that's on any of his shows. Like the actresses won't talk to me that I'm friends with.
Wow.
The swole dudes on other shows, they be making it rare. Which they all, don't get me started about that too. It's a lot going on in Black Hollywood, man.
Oh boy.
I watch too much. Like, people be just doing weird stuff, man. I just be minding my business, but sometimes I get up in arms, like, fam.
But that's what makes you you, so, and you're unique, so they're gonna have to accept you or leave you alone.
But that's why I'm proud of the people who instead of saying stuff like that, it's just creating opportunity. I love Issa Rae. I love Ava DuVernay. I love Lena Waithe.
Quinta.
Quinta
Oh,
Brunson.
Quinta.
Oh, Quinta.
Congratulations to Quinta.
Yes.
Everything. She is
Yes.
killing it.
And that's another,
She went from he got money.
which was hysterical.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, it was so funny, we didn't realize that she wrote that.
Wow.
We thought that was a real chick on a date. I know I did.
I definitely didn't know.
Girl ain't never been nowhere. That's Quinta's brilliance.
That's the creative mind. She made her own seat.
Man.
Now look at her sitting on
Right,
top.
yeah. Was she qualified to have her own show?
Was she qualified? She did a viral video. What was it? It wasn't TikTok, it was the other thing. It was
Fine.
Vine.
Fine, all right.
Yeah. And she also She was the only person that wrote the pilot. She wrote the pilot by herself.
By herself.
For Abbott.
It's crazy.
And guess what she didn't do? Brag about that.
Yeah.
Even when she got that award, and she did another speech again on Kimmel because Jimmy laid there, milked the joke way too long. She thanked all those writers.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't do a flex video, sitting in her office with scripts saying I wrote everything.
Man.
I think people be scared of people because they got more money than them.
Yeah. And power, thinking they need him. They need him one day. So
Man, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Ali Sadiq said this, a comedian. He was like, man, people tend to listen to people that they got the jewels on, they driving the cars, they got this, thinking they know everything. And you won't listen to this brother who may have experience or just whatever because they don't have all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Just listen to intelligent people.
Yep.
Not because of their platform or their cash or who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or they're not bragging about it.
Right.
What I don't want to have is black people in seats that we weren't ready for. And then have people that are not black that were moved out of seats.
I will say to some degree, too, I think he may have said this because he doesn't want people to get in positions and that they're not ready for and end up getting fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
real.
we get
But
that.
that's a part of any hiring process. Even the qualified can get fired.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I think the honest, and I get that. I do understand that part of it. Well, that's a good point.
Mhm.
But let's see it happen first.
Right.
They haven't even consistently hired people yet.
Right.
Yeah.
You kind of sabotaged it a little bit. You gave the I told you so before it even happened.
Against black people, it says black people. So this is just bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
So
If we
It was
didn't
worded
get
poorly,
qualifications
yeah.
to teach it or the education to get there, then how are we giving the seats so quickly? Can we look up something just real quick? And I swear I'll leave it alone.
this is it.
Tyler Perry's education.
Oh, my God. It probably wouldn't come up. Isn't it?
Education.
Yeah. this-
I'm just saying,
Matter
education.
of fact, maybe it's on the IMDb. Because if you go there, they'll tell you some people's training. Wait,
Scroll down first, though. Does it have?
Early life.
Early life. Did you go to school early
personal
life?
yeah, blow it up. Let me see.
Let's see this. I said blow it up.
I didn't know he was born in New Orleans.
Perry was born.
Oh, that don't look good.
Jesus, he once said his father's answer to everything was to beat it out you.
While Perry did not complete high school,
This is crazy.
he earned a GED in his early 20s watching the episode of the Oprah Winfrey Show. He heard someone describe, therapeutic effect of act of writing and had and enabling the author, keep going, enabling the author to work out his own problems. This comment inspired him to apply himself to a career in writing. He soon started writing a series of letters to himself, which became the basis for the musical I Know I've Been Changed.
Okay.
Okay. So a nigga with a GED.
Watch it, Oprah. In his 20s.
Look, I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No, not at all.
Go back to what he said. If we didn't get qualifications, the teaching or education to get there, then how are we giving the seats so quickly? So why did people buy a fucking ticket to your plane? You had a GED. You was watching Oprah one day at home. Somebody in the audience made a comment about how writing is therapeutic. And then you started writing letters.
To himself.
You didn't go to college or take a class. No. You wrote several letters to yourself. They end up becoming, I Know I've Been Changed, the stage play.
Yeah.
Brother, all I'm saying is this. If you're going to say stuff like that,
maybe he's messed up a lot since then.
Say that, brother.
And he wants people to not make the same
Say
mistakes.
that.
let us
but
know
when
that.
you say, because I'm gonna tell you something, this fall in the category of what got Cosby in trouble. When he was just shitting on everybody. You need to pull your pants up and did the butt up. Yeah, brother, you was drugging people. Like, you know what I mean? You got all this stuff to say about the hip hop and the cursing and did the boogies and did the baps.
That's how he sounds.
The fuck out
That's
of here.
crazy.
Gotta watch this stuff.
Yeah. Tell us about the mishaps. Tell us about the failures. Tell us about where you went wrong.
Hey,
Yeah.
I want you to do different than me because I didn't have that opportunity.
Right.
I want to create training and programs because I didn't get that opportunity. That's the statement. Cool, if we're going to do these diversity hires, fine.
I don't know.
Let's start them from the ground up then. Let's start training these young people while they're in high school. You know, for a long time at black high school, especially in the hood, they taught us how to do like blue collar shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Teach all this shit.
Did you ever find Tyler Perry Academy or no?
What are you gonna teach you how to write letters?
To themselves.
Possibly. Or maybe he's going to hire other black people to train other black people.
Hopefully he does that.
I don't know. But Tyler Perry is also a Virgo, so he probably doesn't think he does anything wrong.
She went there.
Brother said they need to be educated.
Yeah.
Wait, brother, wait. So wait, not only. You thought it's certain things I don't say because I don't have a right to.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go to college, so it's nothing I can't talk shit about like all people. I won't say that. Who am I to say that?
Yeah. Hey, man.
I think people be forgetting where they came from. They give these speeches and shit, but it's like, bro, now you having caviar with with these bigger moguls. You know who I respect is Robert Smith, black billionaire.
You did something with him recently, right?
Yeah, and the conversations we had and his intention on how he moved, it's just beautifully fascinating. Gave me chills. I left there more educated.
Yep. I remember he got all the guys in Morehouse in one class and paid
He
all
wouldn't say no shit like this.
all their scholarships.
He ain't said no shit like that.
Nah, I haven't seen him say anything like this. This is, I don't know. Tyler, I don't know, bruh. Pull up on Rel.
Let's go back to it one more time. I'm gonna read it one last time, and we can end this episode.
Okay, one more time. Let's read it.
What I don't want to have is black people in seats that we weren't ready for, and then have people that are not black were moved out of seats. Perry said, according to the outlet, right? He said, according.
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't get qualifications, the teacher or the education to get there, then how are we giving the seats so quickly?
That's crazy.
It's my hope that in all of this change and push for there to be more inclusion, we're also providing time and training to make sure we can do a great job.
So it does sound like he's trying to push his academy, which April keeps talking about that we can't find online. She must work with him on the side, not telling us.
Now, I'll read this other part. The Medea creator acquired Atlanta-based Tyler Perry Studios in 2015 as a black creator himself. Perry is passionate about discovering and helping new talent. He continues to strive for excellence while offering education.
Is there some more?
But also in a statement, he did say that he offered the role of the Jasmine Blues to polished actors. He couldn't get them. He got the new people. And now he's saying, I support new talent. But you didn't offer it to new talent first.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming through, checking us out. This episode of Keepin It Rel with Young Wayne.
Keeping it real, y'all. Bye.
All right. That's it.
Keepin' it real.
That was a Headgum podcast.